Fix that sucker up there like that. I'm just live. It says I'm live, but I never believe it. So let's hope so, though. Hi, everybody. This is Pastor Dan's AA meeting. Now, bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can because this is the first and only time that I've ever done this. So, I mean, I've been to AA meetings, so I kind of know how it goes, but how's that? And excuse the house, it's a mess, but that's okay. It's none of your business. I'm a bachelor. I'm handicapped, so my house is going to be a mess. Okay, but anyway. So how's everybody doing? We're here, of course, to try to help people that need to stop drinking. So I'm just going to, damn flies. I'm just going to basically do a format of a simple AA meeting, and I'm just going to wing it. So hopefully we'll have somebody join, at least one person, maybe. I don't know. But I can tell people I'm live right now, so I don't know how to do that. Yeah, that's why I apologize for the sermon last Sunday. I tried to get on, and I didn't know how to get on here, so I couldn't do it. And I did it later. I mean, I got it figured out, but I did it later, and it worked out okay. I guess no views, but that's all right. I guess more people that come to see me and figure out I'm here than because I'm not always here. Pastor Dan gets busy, yeah. So how's everybody's families, dogs, things like that? Because I care about all that stuff, and we're still trying to feed the homeless, but I'm gonna be all kind of goofy here because I'm trying to concentrate on three things. But anyway, as soon as a few people get here, I'll start the meeting. Okay, just waiting to see who all is going to show up. If anybody. Let me see here. Can't see a doggone thing. There we go. Okay, maybe that'll work. I don't know. Let's find out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read off the notes I brought down from the internet, of course, and that would be a basic notes to a basic AA meeting. Yeah. Anyways, I'll tell you a little bit about me. Maybe I'm sober 30 years in last March. I'll be 31 years in March coming up, and I used to do all kinds of bad things: drugs, alcohol. Mostly alcohol. Alcohol was my trigger. If I would start drinking, then right away I'd be off to races to get some crack or get some cocaine. Something. Come on, Mr. Camera, you're looking kind of dirty. How's that, folks? There we go. Anyways, I hope somebody shows up because if not, that's okay too. I'll do it anyways. I'll do it for the spirits that are listening, the spirits of AA that are listening. Yeah. So, I lived in Chicago, and I used to drink every day. Every day I'd have to have my beer. I drink a lot of beer, and the beer would trigger me to go get some drugs and get all kinds of high. I was what you call a functioning alcoholic. What's the matter? That's not you, is it, Manny? I thought that was Manny. Hush. That's Mauser. He's outside on the chain. I told him when I'm done here, I'll let him go, but he's going to be a little butt. So let me down. Dogs just trashed the house. Yeah, let me download my notes here. So I'm just going to wait and see if any more people show up. So, because I would like somebody to hear this. Let me know if anyone I was a technician. He's here. A technician. I used to build computers, but a technician, his favorite thing is hardware. Is wipe and reload because software corrupts everything all the time, no matter what. There's nothing that software can't corrupt. You could corrupt software by turning your computer off wrong. You just turn it off, without shutting it down, and your software's corrupted. Bam, wipe and reload because it's just one little file deep down inside there that could be screwing it up. And if not, then it's hardware. It turns on or it don't. I used to argue with people. They say, "Oh, it's a hard drive." It's not a hard drive, sir. Yeah, it is. See, watch. Yeah, it does the post. It does the load. It loads all the programs. The startup load, and then it goes into this program, and then look, it stops. Amazing. Yeah, it's the hardware because it stopped right there in the hardware. No, it didn't. It stopped right there on that program. Either the hardware works or don't. So the hard drive turns on or don't. Unless you hear click, 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 like that. Then it's the hard drive because it's clicking, Then you take them apart and you build wind chimes. Wind chimes for your yard, your patio, whatever. They sound beautiful. It's all it is the discs that are inside the hard drives, the big hard drive, the old fashioned 5.2 was it? Something like so. Yeah, 5.2 size hard drive. They got sometimes three discs in them, and 4, and it sounds great. Man. You get like old 700 gigabyte or 700 megabyte. 700 gigabyte. That's funny. Yeah. 700 megabytes when I built my first computer in 1989. So, anyways, let's get on with the AA. If anybody really needs help, I'm here. I'm just going to say welcome. And everybody, I hope we're doing good and everybody's staying on a straight and narrow path. Alcohol, I hate alcohol. I've been sober for 30 years. Now I hate everything that I quit. So that might be the key is to despise the stuff because that's what I do. I can't stand it, man. What it's done to me, what it's made me do, it's made all kinds of horrible decisions, made me make all kinds of horrible decisions. And that's not good. I don't like how my life was back in the day. So now I'm much better now though. So what I want to say is let's have a moment of silence. Okay, followed by the serenity prayer. If somebody wants to say it, you're more than welcome to, or I'll say it. That's cool. I don't care. Okay, hold on a minute. Moment of silence. Shh. I think it's supposed to be a minute. I'm not sure. So I'm watching the clock. Shh, quiet. I think maybe it's good. Okay, thanks everybody. Hi, Monkey. What are you doing, buddy? My big head, he came in. Anyway, so I'm just following the notes here. I have been to countless AA meetings, but although anything after butt is bullshit. Although I haven't been to one in several years because I don't know. I should go. I'll go once in a while when I feel like giving up. Yeah, that's been that hasn't been for a while though either. So let me jockey this crap up here again. Okay, so the serenity prayer. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, courage to know the difference, and something like that. Yeah, it's been a long time since I did that too. My grandma would shoot me, man. Jeez, no. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, wisdom to know the things that I can, and courage to change that I can, courage to change the things I can. Right. Okay, I'm going to cheat. It's on the wall, but I can't see it from here. So, boy, am I glad nobody's on here yet. No, my gram, she's probably rolling over. Anyways, let me get back to the notes. Okay, briefly mention any upcoming events, changes in meeting schedule, or other relevant information. I'll try to have meetings every Wednesday. I know I've been failing on that one, but not anymore. And you know what? This isn't like this is just a AA meeting, man. This is just us helping each other. You don't have to be like it's not like tell us your story. You know, if you want to talk, you can talk. If you don't, you know, it's just like if you have questions, I'm just here to help you guys. That's all. That's all I want to do. And I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna try my best because all I think is maybe something that worked for me can work for you guys. You know what I mean? If so, that would be wonderful. Like I read a book about it. It's on Amazon.com, Pastor Dan. Will I ever get sober? Yeah, well, it's just some of the things that I've been through while I'm drunk. Well, I was a drunk, and the things I had to do to get over it, man, a lot of problems. Well, I ended up penitentiary for 4 years, so you know, shit like that happens. Alcohol is bad. It's evil. It's worse than heroin. That's what I say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yippers, yipper flappers. So, anyways, so does anybody want to read the AA preamble? Okay, I will. Of course, I have to. Anyways, Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcohol. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are an organization or institution does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. That's about it, man. For real. If we could help one person, each of us help one person, that would put a big dent in it. You know what I mean? And believe me, I don't preach, oh, you should stop drinking. You know, that's up to you. If you get on alcohol, that's cool. You know what I mean? Alcohol, some people can drink. A lot of people can drink, and that's cool, man. I got nothing to say about that. I'm not gonna diss you. I'm not gonna rip on you. I can't drink. No, I am one person that just can't drink. You know why? Because I get dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something in my blood. Maybe Irish. Irish and German mix, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? It's crazy, Yeah, well, for some reason, I can't drink because I could be a happy drunk, and it would take one little thing and turn me into a rotten mean drunk. And then when I become a rotten mean drunk, I usually end up in jail, and I don't like that because I get hurt, somebody gets hurt, cop gets hurt, car gets hurt. You know, it just doesn't work out for nobody, man. I am one of those who cannot drink. I'm sorry. There's a lot of us, but although we're here to help each other, right, man. I'm gonna read about it. I'm gonna read how it works. Okay, let me get up here. How it works from the big book, actually, my notes. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to this simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. There are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They should change that. Sorry. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living that demands rigorous honesty, for their chances are less than average. That's not, I can I could reword that to not insult anybody. Oh, sorry. Anyways, there are those too also who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but any of them do recover if they can be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we are like now. If you have decided that you want what we have and are willing to go through any length to get it, then you take certain steps. At some of these, we balked. I like that word, balked. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. Yeah, no, you try that and it gets worse instead. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us have tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil until we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol, cunning, battling, powerful, without help. It is too much for us. But there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now, or later, or sometime in this journey. Yeah, I put that in there. Half measures availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked for his protection and care with complete complete adoration, freedom, whatever that word is. Anyways, here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. Yeah, you know what? You can use these steps in everyday life because, even well, you're always an alcoholic, right? You're always an alcoholic, no matter what. But although, when I quit drinking, I've been sober 30 years, I ain't even had NyQuil, man. Not even NyQuil. So, you know what? I don't drink no more. Okay, I'm still an alcoholic, so they say. So I'm gonna ride with that because it's what everybody believes. It's how everything is said. So I'm gonna ride with that, okay? And but when I stopped drinking and I didn't feel the need for meetings too much anymore because no triggers or nothing, I hate alcohol. I despise it. It's the most evilest thing in the world, man. I'm telling you. It's worse than heroin. That thing, it'll wreck your life. It'll steal your family. It'll steal your job. It'll steal your dogs. It'll steal everything you have and leave you with nothing and broken and lonely and in prison. Yeah, well, that's my problem. That was my story. Nobody else's. Just my story. I don't know about anybody else's. And so, anyways, alcohol's man, it's bad. So I will help anybody needs. I'll talk to you. Do what I can to help you. Okay. So I'm gonna read the steps now. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read the steps and see if we all can become familiar with it. Like I said, you can use these steps. I started a story. I get my brain's kind of fried from all the alcohol and drugs, but anyways, um, these steps I started using in my everyday life after I decided I hated alcohol, was never going to have a drink again, and stuck to that. And they work. Believe me, they freaking work. I mean, not all. You don't have to do it every day, but I mean, when I was in prison, me and my cellie, they called him Cowboy. He was Michael White's dad. Yeah, and this old man could bench 500 pounds, and he wasn't that big. Anyways, so so we did the steps together because we were on lockdown. They found some bullets in the South House and a zip gun in the South House over there. There's 4 houses in north, south, east, and west, and each one. So this is Centralia, Illinois State Penitentiary, Centralia. So we did 12 steps, and it kind of enlightened me and opened my eyes a lot. And like I said, you can use 1 or 2 or many of these steps can be thrown in your life at any time, any point, any situation, and it'll help you, man. I'm telling you, it'll help you. If you just use one of these side by side, whatever, one at a time, all together, sit down with a homie and do it. Sit down with a cellie and do it. So what I did, we didn't have nothing else to do. We locked down for 12 days, man. They brought us cold eggs, cold food. They took our TVs. It was bogus. And me and Cowboy didn't have nothing else to do, so we did the 12 steps, man, because he was quitting too. He was quitting too, and we did it. We did all 12 steps together. So, and then you got to do them though. You got to do them. You can't just read them, but by saying do them, I mean when I read them to you, you'll figure it out. All right, you'll see. But you got to do them, man. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, right, yeah, I know that step. I know that step, man. That step too. I know that step." Yeah, you got to do them. Do them. Okay. If you don't do them, they ain't no good. It ain't no damn good. Okay. I mean, that's the whole point of the whole process is to do the steps, man. That's step one. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives have become unmanageable. Yeah, mine sure did. I was facing a murder case. That's pretty unmanageable, huh? I managed to get myself caught up. Yeah, but I'm much better now. I'm proof that people could change, man. Fucking A. Excuse my French, YouTube. Okay, whatever. Anyways, step 2 came to believe that a higher, greater than ourselves power, the power that's out there, and the power is the universe, the power is God, the power is the stars, the clouds, the sky, and as they say today, the doorknob. Whatever you want the power to be, that's the power. Greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Yeah, because we need help, man. Something. Me personally, I start drinking. Oh man, you won't see me for a couple of weeks, man. And then I'll start doing the cocaine. And I'll start smoking a rock and doing the cocaine, start blasting and shit. And I'll be gone for weeks, man. I'll be walking up and down the streets like a fucking idiot. Drinking more, because cocaine run out because you ain't that rich. But the alcohol you can get at the bootleggers at 3 o'clock in the morning. At the bootleggers at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can get to the bootlegger and get some alcohol, man, for real. So, anywho, restores to our sanity. You need help, man. Step 3, decided to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understand Him, or your higher power, whoever your higher power is. See, that's just like my church, man. My church is non-denominational. You don't have to believe in God. You just got to believe in loving each other and taking care of people. And them words in the Bible, man, they're all common sense. Common sense, man, of how you should want to and how you should treat each other, man. That's what my religion is. Just love everybody, man. Take care of each other. If your friend's got a problem, help him, man. If a guy's on the street, you don't even know him, and he's got a problem, help him. Then he becomes your friend. Nobody can have too many friends, I'll tell you what. But that's what we got to do. That's my church, whatever. You can be, your religion can be the jackhammer that you work every day with, at work. I don't care, man. You can come to my church. You can come to my church and just praise, loving each other, man. That's all you got to do. And whether it's the universe, the God, the one, whoever, you can praise whatever, however you want. You can repent. You can do whatever you want, man. You can say your sins out loud or whatever, because the one's watching always, whoever that is you believe in, that's your religion. And your religion should just be to treat human beings with love and decency and kind courtesy, man. That's how we should treat each other. No, look at the world today, man. The world's really screwed up. I mean, really, really, really screwed up. So, anyways, we want to turn our lives over to our higher power and see if they can help us out of this bullshit ass mess we got in. Okay. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. You know what that means, right? I mean, don't be scared. Don't be scared, man. Just look over your whole life, man. Look over all the bad things, the good things, everything over your whole life. And just look it over real good and hard and think about it. Do this sober, man. Do this sober. When I was in prison, I didn't drink no hooch or nothing. I was sober, sober as a judge, man. And oh my God, it scares you. It scares you to get that sober. I'll tell you what, because you start thinking about everything you've done and everybody you hurt and every living thing, dying thing, growing thing, every fucking thing you've done wrong comes right to you clear and sober. And it's scary as hell. And you think, who the hell is that person? Who was that person? That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You did that, man. So, yeah, fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 5, admitted to our higher power or God and to ourselves and to another human being, one other human being. One other, you got to do it, man. You got to get it off your chest, bro. The exact nature of our wrongs. Me and Cowboy sat there and I told him all the rotten, fucked up shit I did to people in my life just to get another drink, just to get high, just to get by, just to do this, just to do that. And I'm sorry for every day, man, but I don't do that no more. I try to help people. I know I'm in a situation. I need help now. Ain't nobody comes to the rescue. But that's a different story, different video. Anyways, so I admitted to the ones we did this. You got to do this. You can't just talk about it. You got to do this. You got to get your pen and paper, man. Forget the computer. Forget the notepad. A pen and paper and write down all the screwed up shit you done in your whole life, man. And then get one other homie, somebody you trust, because somebody that you don't think will hold it against you, or somebody like Cowboy or Sally that you know ain't never. After 4 years, you ain't never ever gonna see that guy again. And you don't care who he tells in the jail. So, you know, that's what it's all about, you know. Tell that guy, you know, it gets it off your chest, man. The exact nature of our wrongs. Step 6. We're entirely ready to have God or your higher power remove all these defects of character. Yep. Well, I'm ready. I was ready then. I was in prison. Man, I had good time. And, you know, a week seemed like an eternity in that place, man. 4 years, I was dying, man. I got out in 3 and some change, man. 3 and some change. Good time. Good time. Good time. Anyways, so step 6. Okay, step 7. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm doing good. Humbly. Be humble, man. Say, I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Humbly ask God or your higher power to remove your shortcomings. Tell him how much you know you screwed up. Tell him you were wrong, man. You should help me out of this. Okay, don't make me go back to that place or whatever your situation is or was. I feel for anybody going in that place, man. I feel for anybody doing a week in that place, in the county, even, because that place, they treat you like animals, man. You ain't a human being in there. And look, well, that's because you were acting like one when you was out on the street. So what do you expect? That's why you need to fix it. So, okay, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Step 8. This is where you got to do it, man. You can't just read it and say, oh, yeah, I did it. Just checking out the cameras. Step 8. Made a list. A list. Write it down, man. Pen and paper. No notepad, no computer, no iPhone crap. Pen and paper, so you're looking at it. It's right there. Okay? And you know, there's no because when you write it out, you gotta think about it, man. Make a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Yeah, man, if you robbed somebody, you beat somebody up, if you dissed them, took their job, took their old lady, yeah, you need to have some balls, bro, or ma'am, and go and tell them. Go make amends. Tell them you're sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry what I did to you. I'm sorry what I did to your family. I'm sorry what I did to your job. I'm sorry that it affected you. I'm really sincerely sorry. Okay. Well, that's step 9. I jumped ahead. Make a list. Step 9 is what, make direct amends to such people whenever possible. Now, me, I made amends to quite a few, but I couldn't do it to everybody because of this next statement. Except when doing so would injure them or others. If I told a few people a few things, I'd probably go back to the penitentiary. So that would injure me. So I couldn't do that one, man. I don't know if y'all believe in that or if you take my point on that, but I believe that when you're fixing shit, you don't need to get yourself hooked up a little more. I already know I'm wrong. I'm not going to do that again. So I figured it would injure me. So, or them, because if they came after me, I'd have to, take care of business. But that would be others. So a few I left blank there. So, but I made amends and went to these people and apologized and sought their forgiveness. And anyways, okay, so that was step 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. Now here's step 10. Continue every day. Continue to take personal inventory. And when we're wrong, just promptly admit it, man. Like throughout your lifetime, man. Like during the day, you're at work. Don't talk to me. Oh, wait, hold on, dude. He just said, like, help him out. So then you stop yourself. Wow. That's a moral inventory. Quit being a dick. And then you say, I'm sorry, bro. I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, I'll help you out. No problem, man. What do you need? What do you need help with, man? Let me help you out, please. Let me help you out. I'll be happy to, my brother. Yeah. Continue to take personal inventory. And when we were wrong, promptly admit it. That's step 10. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Step 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God or our higher power as we understood him. Praying only for knowledge of his will for us and the power to carry that out. Well, I believe we're all God. I believe we are God. There is one up there, but not that storybook one. I apologize. I hope I'm not offending nobody, but we're all God. We all have the divine power in us. So our will is our will. Our will is to become free and become out of this avatar when we go to the most beautiful place in the world and join our soul. Anyway, that's another video too. So we're all divine. We're all God. Everybody in the world. Unfortunately, some of us are kind of screwed up in the head, so it's kind of scary. But that's why I say, not his will, just the will of everyone. Your will should be to just care about each other, man. Love each other and take care of each other, man. People got problems, help them. That's all your will's got to be, man. That's all God puts through. Look at, you don't have to, there's a lot of things in the Bible that are screwed up. I mean, forgive me, but it contradicts itself through the whole thing. And a kind and loving God would not burn you in a fiery pit of hell for eternity just because you worship some other God. And if he asks that question, how come he asks that question? Does he know there are other gods? Or does he know he's not the only God? Don't get mad. Just get your brain going. That's all. Get your brain going. Why would he ask that question? Why would he threaten you with that ridiculous outcome? Burn in the fiery pits of hell for eternity because you don't worship me. Crazy, man. But let's not get off site. The only thing what God is about and Lord and is love and peace and taking care of each other. We were here to to look after each other and teach each other, help each other, and that's what we need to do, man, for real. Okay, that's 11. And number 12, having had a spiritual awakening. Wow. Yeah, that means quit drinking. God dang it. As a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in our affairs. Yeah, that's what I mean. Practice these steps every day of your life. They can help you every day of your life. They can. They really, 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 really can. And I think it's great that if we could all get together and just love each other and help each other, we can have no problems in the world, man. Get rid of money. Change the money. Yeah, change it to extinct, man. Get rid of money. We don't need money. Let's barter, man. I'm old. Yeah, okay. The bartering system was the best. Okay, I don't care what you say, what you think. Think about it. Nobody got killed. Nobody got robbed over a cow. I robbed that motherfucker for his cow. What do you mean? Well, he's giving me a cow for my daughter to marry his son. But or that's a dowry, right? Or he's giving me cow for 4 pigs. I'll just take the cow, tell him I'll bring the pigs. No, you don't ever hear nothing like that. But guys say, okay, give me some cash for this drywall. There's 5 pounds here of drywall. Give me $5,000. Aha, yeah. There's never been no problems like that with bartering, man. What do you think? No, never. So, but also spread the word, man. It's easy if you really want this. It's easy to stop drinking, man. It's easy because you feel so much better, so much greater, so much healthier, and you taste things. Yeah, you taste things. You can taste everything you eat. Hold on, Mauser. I'm almost done, buddy. You taste everything you eat. You smell stuff. It's great, man. It's great. Practice these. Okay. Now, many of us exclaimed, wow, what an order. I can't go through with it. Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect adherence to these principles. See what I'll go by? That's the white boy. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Adherence to these principles. We have set down our guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection, which means, we all can screw up. Everybody screws up, man. 30 years, man. Ain't never fell off the wagon. Almost did. Somebody put a bottle, I got to quit swearing, a bottle of vodka in my freezer. And I almost took a slug of that. And that would have that's the thing with me, man. If I even drink NyQuil, that's throw away 30 years. 30 years is something I cherish, something I'm proud of, something that I could really say honestly, I haven't had alcohol in my body for 30 years, man. Took a little longer to quit the drugs, but 30 years I have not had a drop of alcohol in my body. And that makes me badass and proud. And nobody can take that away from me, man. Nobody, unless somebody gives me some alcohol, and that's screwed up if you do. Man, it's like when I quit the cocaine, this jerk comes over with an 8-ball. Oh, look what I got. Yeah, get the hell out of my house before I shoot you in the butt. People are stupid. Nobody loves each other anymore. Nobody helps each other anymore. Anyways, my puppy's out there screaming. Our description of the alcohol. The chapter about agnostic and our adventures before and after made clear 3 pertinent ideas. That we were alcoholics and could not manage our lives. That probably no human power could have relieved our alcoholism. Nobody can get you to stop. You got to want to stop. Only our human power, our divine human power. Okay, Mauser, hold on, buddy. Let me finish. That God couldn't and would if he were sought. Could and would. God could and would, and your higher power could if he were sought. And your brother, and your sister, and your mother, and your father, and your homie, and your grocery store dude, man. Just go talk to him. You feel like having a drink. Tell him, what's up, bro? I'm an alcoholic, man. Stop me from drinking. Give me some good advice why I shouldn't drink. Okay, Mauser. Let's see. Sharing guidelines. Format for sharing time. Okay, since nobody's here, we didn't get to share nothing. So maybe somebody will watch this later. I don't know how this works. I don't know if it's recorded and then they put it back out there, or if you only can see it on my channel. I don't know. So go to Pastor Dan's house. Smash the donate button. Help us out, keep the meetings going, and keep. All it's mostly for is feeding the homeless. Okay, man. Just feed the homeless. That's all you got to do is help me feed the homeless. I want to get a truck. I told you all this. You can go to my channel, PastorDansHouse.com. Go check it out. Okay. I'm sorry. I went way over. Okay, Mauser Bowser, I'm coming. God bless. Pass the love. Everybody, pass the love.